What are we looking at?
You got everybody? Everybody caught up?
Yes, we're all caught up.
Okay. Just going to stop real quick and point these little yellow...
We're not.
Oh,
Sorry.
all right.
The only bad thing is that you want
They become heavy. Yeah, oh yeah. That's why I walked around the side. I didn't get wet.
I think you're good.
You're good.
You're good. Just a little scratch.
And why didn't
Okay,
you?
so I wanted to point these out. This is another one of our carnivorous plants we have here at the park. This little yellow flower. This is a bladderwort.
Bladderwort.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, we passed it back in the water, but I didn't want to stop in the water, so I'll point these out here. So they have a little air sac on their roots. These obviously won't be doing too well because they're out of the water. But when a little insect or copepod comes along and triggers the hairs, it opens it up and sucks it in and then digests it. So it's much the same way we talked about yesterday. It's supplementing its nitrogen by being in a nitrogen-poor environment, such as edges of ponds. We have two different kinds of bladderworts. We have this kind here with the yellow flower, and we have one that has a purple flower that actually is growing in the water over there at the outfall on the boardwalk that we cross. It looks sort of like hydrilla, kind of puffed up. When you pull it out, it's really limp, but when you pull it out, it's got these little air sacs on it, and that's what it uses to trap insects inside of it.
Can I leave that to you?
I can. I'm not. We may have pulled it all out yesterday when we were doing the project, but if I
because you want to, you need to pull it out.
No. It's just a bycatch of us pulling out the torpedo grass because we were using rakes and stuff. So that'll grow back. We just want to use torpedo grass on it. But if I see some, I will point it out. You won't see it flowering right now, though. That flowers at a different time. But it's really neat because you got this kind of dark water, and then all of a sudden these little purple flowers pop up.
Cool. And that's also a bladderwort.
So the only one we haven't seen, the only carnivorous plant we haven't seen is the butterwort, and we won't see those. Those are up in a wet area.
And the wort refers to the air sac?
No, the wort refers to a type of plant, which I'm not sure what that means exactly.
Okay.
That's for a botanist.
Oh, okay. They're all the same.
So it's neat to hear these mockingbirds outside of an urban environment because they will mimic the sounds of all the birds they hear around. So if you ever want to know what kind of birds in the area, the mockingbird will tell you every single bird that it has in the area. I counted 13 different birds one day from one mockingbird. Kestrels, everything, hawks, whatever. It mimics it all. So especially around the campground too, you just hear lots of neat things.
And that's one of them right there, and he's doing the same thing.
Yeah. So
what's the natural?
There's one there.
they have a harsh
the
kind of
sound
check.
4 times.
He's not really making right now when they're threatened, but they don't really have like a song. Their song is whatever they hear and how they learn to interpret it. So it's usually repeated 3 times, and they will go through. So you can sit through an entire song and it'll loop. They'll loop it around. They'll just keep doing the same loop.